I still cannot get the Billy Joel song out of my head. It won't leave.
All right, let's see. Here we go.
The magic begins in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it does. It's gonna be magical.
Doesn't that put us behind?
I don't know. Does it? It might. I'm still making sure I'm doing everything right. Let's see. Make sure it's running everywhere. Looks like it might be. Ah, it is. Let's see. We've even got
If I do
doing
that,
everything right. Ah, yes, I can hear myself in the echo, so that's good.
Yeah, it's up on at Jeffy
All
JFR
right,
as well.
This is good. Good thing. The good thing they can't hear us yet. It's important that they don't hear what magic happens behind, because it does say the magic begins in 1 minute and 20 seconds.
So they can't hear us now, really?
No,
Oh, they
Jeff.
can't.
Oh no, they can't hear us. What did you say your PIN was for your ATM? Because I won't tell anybody.
I didn't give you the PIN for my ATM. I did say that
Damn it. Oh.
people, if they wanted to donate, they could send to my PayPal, Jeffy CTF.
That's right. I forgot. It was that.
I would, when I accept the money in my PayPal, I will be saying, "Hey, thank you, I appreciate it." So whatever you want to send,
Will that be a free thank you, not like Cameo, which isn't free?
that's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
I wanted to make sure. Let's see if I
That's
go there.
correct.
Hey, look, it's working on the YouTube here too. Okay, I should probably turn
That's
that off, because
correct.
otherwise I will hear myself talking, and then all I'll do is listen. So the magic begins in 13. Do you like little spinning cubes? Look at that. They're like spinning in. I mean, it's like magic. Like the magic has almost begun.
You keep saying that.
I know
It's
magic
not
is going to
really
begin.
true.
Here, hold on a second. Let's see if this works. Look.
Ta-da!
It worked. No. This is the ta-da!
Oh wow!
Right. How about this?
Is that part of one of your magic tricks?
Ta-da!
Can you make it this? Oh my god!
Right? Is that?
That's awesome.
I just pulled flowers.
I wish I'd have known you were. I would have.
Well, the whole thing said the magic begins in, so I just
I
basically.
would have brought something.
I would have baked a cake and wore something nice had I known.
What's
you were
that
gonna
in
do
your hat?
Right? I
You
just
just happy to see me?
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you feel like start? Oh no, no. Hang on. Before we go a minute further,
Okay.
I got you were picking. By the way, I'm Brad. That's Jeff Fisher over there. That's the Daily Mojo chewing the fat. Did I do that right? No, that way.
No.
That way.
Yes. That's,
Chewing the Fat, and I was listening to Chewing the Fat yesterday, the day before, and you were dissing on my girl, Kirsten Dunst.
oh
And
yeah.
I want to know why.
Yeah. Because you know why you heard the story. First of all, that picture right there is not real.
I think
There's-
that
it's not-
MFR is not real.
That is not real. I'm sorry. I realize that those breasts are not real, and I'm not opposed to her having those breasts.
They do
But
look large.
those are not real. That's not a real picture. There's no way she has breasts like that.
They do look a little big. And I'm
Yeah,
not,
there's
you
no
know.
way. She would not do that. But the story was of her, whining about being called girly girl on the set of Spider-Man. I remember that stupid story. Can't believe it. I should have said something. Shut up.
Sadly, I agree with you, because what a whiny little. That's the way set. See, that's the problem with Hollywood now, is you can't have any fun behind the
And then
scenes.
and it upset her so much that would you go back to do a superhero? Oh yeah, I would. Of course I would. They're worth a lot of money. Yeah, no kidding. But I'm doing those independent films because of art. Are you?
See, that's one of those
Okay.
things where somebody had to say there must be a story that you remember from your time on the set
Spider-Man.
where you got upset about something. Tell us if that's her worst.
I heard
And,
the guys on the walkie-talkie. I'm trying to remember the whole story now. That I heard the guys on the walkie-talkie saying, "Get girly, girl," and I felt offended. Did you? Did you? Okay,
That's stupid. That's
That's
stupid.
absolutely stupid.
And one other thing before we get
Oh,
going,
here we go.
this is we are.
Let's pause for one moment.
Just 1
I
second.
can't believe
The
you like
magic-
Kirsten.
I do. I love her. I love her. And see, someday it's not stalking if you really, 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 really need to meet them. So just so you know that. But today's the 9th, so in 6 days, which we will not, we'll not be on in 6 days, but we'll be on in 7. But
okay.
In 6 days, March 15th is when the lockdown started to begin in 2020, 4 years ago.
Memories.
Right?
The memories.
Good times.
I mean, they told us 14 days. What did we have? 9, 10, and then we were back at it. Everything
Right.
was fine.
Oh, yeah. It didn't last very long. So, and
Everything
really,
was fine.
the effects of the shutdown, I don't think.
It's so frustrating because at the time, I mean, it really was something that we were all concerned about. And
that's because
if it had been just
yelling
15 days,
right?
Think of the difference of the way things would have been, and yet it wasn't.
No,
so it wasn't. I know.
It was the day, the week that changed the world forever. And
that's for sure.
And yet made shows like this one possible.
That's for sure. I mean, that's almost the day democracy died.
Shut your dirty whore mouth. That was January 6th. Don't you ever.
I heard our president say July 6th was the day yesterday. So
did he really?
Yes, he was at some campaign event. It said July 6th. Not a doofus.
I'm trying to remember. We didn't say we wouldn't talk about politics on this show, did we?
No.
Okay, good. Because
you just said, "Whoa, we don't want to talk about politics." So okay, I'm all right with that.
I get this mixed up with Midweek Malarkey, which is another show.
Happy. I talk politics on Pat Gray. And chewing the fat, I try to steer away from it. It's very difficult. Everything that almost every story has politics weaved in it. You can't avoid it, but you just kind of try to weave through it as best you can. Like for instance, let's say you go to the Stevie Nicks Billy Joel show tonight in Dallas or Arlington in DFW.
Is that tonight?
And I really would kind of like to go. I mean, I'm a huge Billy Joel fan. I've seen him live a couple of times. I have not seen Stevie Nicks live, but they both in real life are nightmares. And
I know. Even Billy Joel too?
Yeah, he's kind of a nightmare too.
See, if they would just get up there and say, I saw Billy Joel, Beth Enoch, and I saw him in Nashville a long time ago, and he was funny. He came out, he's got a bald head, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Billy Joel."
Oh, he was great. I believe the Billy Joel Elton John show that I saw was probably one of the best shows I've seen. They were both awesome when they were touring together. Yeah. It was such a great show, and I mean those guys could play hits from here to,
Timbuktu.
Ramadan. Oh wait, Ramadan starts tomorrow.
Oh,
never mind. They could play hits forever.
Right.
And so it was just a good show. And I've been singing My Life for 3 days now, and I can't get it out of my head. It will not leave my head. I wake up. Not a call from an old friend. I wake up, I'm singing My Life. I can't. It won't go away.
You know what stops that is listening to Katy Perry. You just Friday night. Just think Friday night and it'll be fine.
Really?
Yeah. That works for me.
Don't forget Time Change Weekend too.
Oh shit.
Don't forget, we lose an hour.
I didn't realize
that.
We
lose an hour tomorrow.
Why do we do this? Why did we do this? Why? It's
for the farmers.
See, it's not the farmers.
What is your problem?
It is not the farmers.
Why do you hate the farmers? Is what I want to know.
I think that's obvious. I hate them as bad as Monsanto does. Why do we do this? There's no reason. It was Ben Franklin and this might save on some energy. And Ben Franklin said a lot of things that we don't necessarily do. Why do we have to keep doing this?
Ben Franklin is one of my favorite. I mean, I portrayed Ben Franklin. I'm a fan.
He was a
Ben
whore.
Franklin hat
he was
jacket, I love him.
He was a drinking whore, is what he was.
Which is another reason that I like. But
I admire the man for that. And I mean, he made some nice stuff. Didn't he invent the light bulb?
He invented everything. Anything you could think of. Ben Franklin invented it.
Yeah, but he also invented the post office. Yeah.
What's wrong with
See,
that?
yeah,
I love the post office.
I'm putting that.
I'm a huge fan of the United States Postal
Right.
Service. I wanted to be the Postmaster General for years, and then I found out the job to have is on the Board of Governors. The Board of Governors oversees the Postmaster General. That's the job to have.
How much
But
did
I
what do they
love
get
the
paid?
U.S. Postal Service. In fact, I have plans that could save the U.S. Postal Service. So don't even start with me on that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
While I believe I would be a good pope, I've run for pope and lost.
Right. You do have good aspirations, and I think
But
that's important.
I could save the United States Postal. I could do both. I could be pope and the head of the U.S. Postal Service. That would be great.
What would you? Okay, one thing you do to save the postal service. Hit me.
What?
Right. Start charging the real cost of sending a piece of mail across the United States.
I'm going to sound. Oh, this is me in front of a government hearing. I would have to get back to you on that.
I'm sorry. Without the proper,
I don't have my computer here, and
Right.
I could get back to you. I'll get back to you on that. Okay.
I wrote it down. It's at home. I didn't realize that you guys are going to.
You know, as a side note, no joke. Those hearings piss me off so much. When those people show up, it's like they don't have their computers, they don't have their phones, and they can't answer questions because they don't. I mean, is the internet broken? Is the internet broken in the Capitol?
Probably yes, but number two, are they allowed to bring their laptops in?
If you're testifying in front of Congress, guess what? Yes, you are.
I wonder if there's a rule. If you're testifying in front of
Probably
Congress.
not. You probably have to have a notepad and that's it, which is agonizing in and of itself. But it just drives me insane that these people, the age that we live in, they can't. Oh, I don't have that information right now. Okay, well, here's an idea. Bring your computer and look it up.
Let's see here. You cannot. Rules for the 100. This is back in 1997.
So
rules for the 100.
Definitely haven't changed it.
No.
Doofuses.
Rules for the 105th House would contain blah, blah, blah. It was bipartisan support against the personal use of electronic equipment in the chamber.
In the chamber, though. That's not.
But that's where they have the test hearings, isn't it? I don't know what all the rooms are called. Maybe they do that in the dining room. I mean, it's possible. In the chambermaid. I just see. No, doesn't say. I'll bet you can't. I'll bet you they won't let you bring it.
It just drives me crazy, though. But I mean, the senators and congressmen have their phones.
Well, yeah, because they're royalty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, never
but
mind. Anyway, that's just a side note. I know, it just drives me crazy. So
all right, fine. What's next?
So your boy, I'll give you some breaking news.
Yeah.
Your boy yesterday on Chewing the Fat.
Oh, Little Ron.
Little Ron Phillips.
Yeah.
He didn't win consecutive What's the Lies.
That's it.
Yeah, it was very sad. I was bummed.
Did he still get his freshie, his Jeffy Blue freshie though?
He gets a Jeffy Blue freshie for his victory last week.
Okay.
I know that there may be a few past winners that have not received their freshie yet. I'm on it. Okay, just leave me alone. You'll get it. Okay.
Perfection takes time.
I'm on it. No,
they
exist. They do exist.
It's the Postal Service's fault.
I keep forgetting. Yes, well, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's why I want to fix the U.S. Postal Service.
To make sure that the Jeffy Blue Freshies get delivered. Of course. All right.
Yeah.
It's the postal. It's the postmaster.
So, you want to take a shot at him?
Oh, crap. Yeah, let's do it. I haven't heard this. I have not heard the episode yet because I'm on the plan where I don't get it until the day after.
Yeah, the day after. Yeah, Chewing the Fat, it's available every day.
Right. I don't get it until
you listen to it daily.
Monday, I will get that. So.
All right, so Strava, the fitness app, now has smart collar for dogs. Campbell's released a grilled cheese and tomato soup. Binance made crypto perfume in an attempt to woo women. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault is now selling off excess seeds. What is the lie?
I know number 2 isn't a lie because I heard you talk about the soup. What was the first one? A smart fitness thing for a
Strava, the
dog?
fitness app, yeah, now has a smart collar for dogs.
And the third one was
Oh my gosh. Binance made the crypto perfume in an attempt to woo women. Svalbard Global Seed Vault is now selling off excess seeds. You want me to repeat them again or whatever? The actual game gives them to you twice. I don't know what your deal is.
and the first one was about a dog, right? Let's see. I'm gonna go. I really don't. This has got to be. It's okay. Global Seed Vault.
You'd be correct.
Thank you. So I'm smarter than Ron. That's
Yes,
tell me
this
something I
week
don't know.
you are. This week you
Tell
are.
me something I don't know. I mean, just because he was the guy that made sure that all this stuff was working today doesn't make him smarter than me.
Right?
So he can shut the hell up is what he can do.
Thank you. Thank you.
By the way, if we disappear, I did not suicide myself or anybody else for that matter.
Why would
You never know. It's 2024.
why would
Just saying.
Oh, I meant to say I got an email about the pictures behind me, so I'm going to look. These big pictures are just photographs that my wife has taken, frame life photography, and they asked if it was Elvis in a picture over my shoulder here. The top picture is my wife took. It's a photograph from Austin, Texas. It's a hotel, but that bottom picture I know is a little blurred from the sun now in the window. But that's actually not a photograph that my wife took. That's a picture of my actual grandfather in front of his Standard Oil truck where he was delivering oil and gasoline for Standard Oil.
How the hell does anybody see that? I can't see it. I mean, I see there's a picture back there. What are they looking at this thing with a microscope?
I can't help that you can't see it. I'm just saying I was asked over an email. I said I would answer it today, so I'm going to answer it.
I can't see it. I see something back there, but I don't know what.
It's not for you.
Okay,
you know what?
fine.
Don't worry about it.
Fine. What's next? Come on, entertain me. Entertain me.
Am I the guy? Okay, here's
No,
this
you
one's
don't have to
perfect.
be the guy. I'll be the guy today if you want.
This one's perfect for you, Brad.
All right.
Perfect for you. All right. And when I get done reading it, I want you to shut up.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
Yep.
The Defense Department has released findings from a congressionally ordered review of decades of classified government programs related to unidentified anomalous phenomena, commonly known
I'm
as
sorry,
UFO.
what?
Anomalous phenomena,
Okay.
commonly known as UFOs. Anomalous phenomena.
Dun, 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 dun.
The report concluded
Hmm.
there was no verifiable evidence of any sightings representing extraterrestrial activity. No extraterrestrial craft or bodies were recovered, and no program was authorized to reverse engineer extraterrestrial technology.
Why
So,
didn't they? Why didn't
again-
they just tell us that in the beginning so we didn't have to wonder? Why didn't they just come right out and say that at first? And I mean, nobody would have questioned it had they just said it.
I know.
I wanted to believe, but now that the Defense Department, right?
This is the Defense Department, yes, because this was a congressionally ordered review.
Yeah. So Congress, Defense Department, so there's no possibility that they would ever lie to us because they love us, want us to be happy and safe. They protect us on a daily basis. And
Thank
it's right,
you.
It's right there in their name, Defense Department.
Thank you.
Right there. And if it wasn't for them, we would all be on fire, probably.
And I am sick of people worried about unidentified anomalous phenomena. Okay.
I mean, I wish that they had. But the ironic thing is that, if you think about the word Congress, it's in their name too. The con part.
Oh my gosh.
See? Right?
Wow.
I know. It's right there in their name. And Gress almost sounds like us. So it's con us. That's what they do. But the Defense Department, they're defending us, you and me, the cat,
Well,
the
us.
dog, right?
Yeah,
The United States.
us. Thank you.
I'm writing
That's
that one
how
down.
it works.
I am writing that one down. No more, and they love us. This is starting to feel like the Stepford Wives. So that's the part that bugs me is that there are enough people out there that will believe that when they say it. Well, they said they didn't have any. They said there was no program. They said they don't have any UFOs.
That's correct.
And I would like to see the damn things, but I do wonder if David Grush and Bob Lazar was saying this back in the 80s, that he had seen stuff. David Grush, on the other hand, was saying that he knew people who saw stuff.
Right.
And it feels like they're going to do this every 20 or 30 years just to confuse us.
It's really strange at a time when we're getting more and more confirmation of sightings that they put this garbage out. But okay, whatever.
Well, but I will say, on the other hand, back in the 80s, 90s, when I was doing research into UFOs for the Nashville Network, I was
doing interviews around
back in the day. I traveled from state to state in this beautiful land of ours, and we had
in the United States,
in us. I travel around us a lot, and looking into these UFOs, and we had cameras with us, but the average person didn't carry a camera all that often. I mean, some did, some didn't.
Right.
But where is the glut of...
I know. Did you see the video from the guy in Ukraine, the soldier in Ukraine?
No, I did hear you talk about that one. No, and I forgot to look that up because I drank.
I mean, to your point, everyone has a camera. He's flying a military drone. Well, it's not a military drone. He's flying a drone for the military.
That's it.
And yet, this is the best we can do? Come on now. I'm driving along the interstate at 70 miles an hour, snapping pictures of license plates. You can't tell me we don't have a picture of a flying saucer or... come on now. No.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
Whoa. Maybe ram it? Does he just say maybe ram it? Allegedly caught a UFO on camera footage showing a large black disc hovering over the war-torn country. That's pretty wild. Okay, but they'll just come out and say, it's not real.
Yeah, well, what they're saying is it's some sort of, what do they say? It's fractured. That's like a ship in the ocean, and so it's the light and between the ground and the air, then you have the fracturing.
Actually, yeah. You know what? Is that the ocean out there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I guess if it is, that could be that. I mean, what do they call that? That's the Flying Dutchman. Remember that?
Yes, that's what they call it, the Flying Dutchman.
Isn't that what they did?
Yeah, in fact, they love that name so much. That's why they took the name for the circus.
Wait a second. That was Monty Python. Okay, so wait a second though. It does weird things in the viewfinder. I can't tell. Are they shooting a video screen? Oh, they are. Okay. So we're seeing that on the video screen. That's why when the camera moves
from the drone, yeah. So there's a still shot of it up close in that story because the video is like 17 seconds long or something.
This one's 1:55. Is this been like repeating itself?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was pretty wild. But then so was that stupid jellyfish. Remember that one that they kept saying was a jellyfish and it looked like bird crap on the lens flying around?
Oh yeah.
And they're like, no, that's a UFO. It's like, it looks like bird crap on the lens because every time the camera moves, it stays in the same place.
I just want you to know that there's no verifiable evidence of any sightings representing extraterrestrial activity.
See, again, it's because they're afraid that if there are UFOs, that people will go insane, which they will. I'll give them that much. People will go insane, and we'll have chaos in the streets, and the little green or brown or gray men,
dogs sleeping with cats.
Right. It'll be a horrific nightmare. if in fact they do land and come out and talk to us. But I'm debating, is it going to be worse or better than things are now?
I don't know the answer to that question.
As I'm thinking it can't be.
That's the problem.
I'm not going to put it out there into.
That's the problem. So it can't be worse.
You said, damn it, I wasn't saying that so that it wouldn't tempt the universe, and you went out and said it. Now it's going to be worse because you tempted fate.
I just had a guy tell me the other day, "Oh, it could always be worse, Jeff," and I punched him right in the face.
See, that's the problem with people like that. Oh, hang on a second. Do you know what time it is? Hold on. Hang on, because it is
25 minutes after the hour.
Oh, it's
35 minutes before the top.
No, that's not it. It's time for the sponsor of today's Saturday morning show.
Oh, wow. My man Quinn Pittman sponsors this?
Yes. I mean, he didn't know that. Wait until he gets the bill. He's going to love it.
Wow.
I mean, I think it's the best 10 grand he ever spent.
I mean, QPGoatSoap.com. I love Quinn Pittman's story, man. This kid is awesome. He is the king, the goat king, man. And he and his family have been making this soap down in Florida, and they are awesome, and they're great people. He realized as a kid, about 9 years old, if I pull on this, goats make milk, and I can turn it into soap. And then they make soap. So QPGoatSoap.com. QPGoatSoap.com is where you need to go. I do love, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
The products are awesome. Mm-hmm. And my granddaughter, my wife's granddaughter, not mine. Oh, I slip of the tongue there.
Right.
She has eczema really bad, and the goat soap really helps that a lot. Really keeps it in check and makes her feel a lot better.
Because I have that too, so I have not tried it yet. I did hear I've not tried it yet.
QPGoatSoap.com. You can there's a promo code Jeffy, Jeffy. You can save some money.
So I just have to go to that website right over there. It says
that's correct.
QP Goat Soap, and I can purchase them right there.
And they have, they have all kinds of products for your laundry, for your body. It just, it's awesome. It's a great product.
Even my body?
Anyone's body, Brad.
Anyone's body? I heard you do the interview with Quinn Pittman. He did not know quite how to handle you. He was
well, he's the 16-year-old goat king.
He was like,
and
every question he was like, it's a trap. I know it's a trap. My mom told me it's going to be a trap. It's a trap. I don't know what to say. It's a trap. It's a trap.
I love that kid. I seriously do. I like that kid a lot.
He's very.
The family has been very nice. The family has been very nice to me, and I appreciate the sponsorship on the show. And the product is a fantastic product. So while I know that the check for this particular sponsorship will be probably late, but I'll wait.
We're going to give him 30 days. I mean, we're not horrible
not monsters.
People. No, of course not. It only goes to collections at 45. So, and that's when the interest starts tacking on. So, I mean, we're not horrible.
And I'll tell you what, at 25, we stopped doing the commercials. All right, that's just the way it is. Sorry.
It is. And you
got 30 days to pay, but we're not doing the commercials after 25.
No. I hate that for them. But so
what are you going to do?
You're watching. You need to buy some goat soap because you don't want this poor family to go bankrupt. I don't.
No,
I like them.
I do too. That's what I'm saying.
Sue and Paige and Holly Ann and Roger Rabbit over in the chat room on YouTube. I know we got like a bunch of chat rooms going, and I can't keep up with any of them. So just so you know, I can't. I don't know where they all are. I know we've got chat rooms going everywhere.
Well, I'd like to say hello to Bill, Joan, Fred, Bobby, Cindy. Yeah, they're all in one of the chat rooms.
And Alice.
Alice, thanks for listening.
Clara.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, and Eunice. Eunice is also watching. Eunice, thank you.
I haven't heard from Eunice in quite some time.
It's been a long time.
Which chat room is she in? Because I need to reach out.
That one over here. It's this one that's the farthest tab to your right.
Would you
Just,
just tell Eunice I said hello? Would you?
just keep looking. And Kool-Aid with a C says Jeffy's mic is not as big as Phil's. Just saying.
That's just the way it looks. That's like the UFO pictures. It's just the way the angle of the camera.
That's a
Because
good point.
mine is too as big as Phil's. Okay.
His does look much larger. I'm just saying.
And
I'm
my
not.
mom said that that's what I have, and that's okay. So just
It may
leave me
be.
alone.
It might not look like everyone else's, but it's going to be okay. I was.
You're fine.
Hold on a second. We haven't taken your single shot yet. There.
Hey, there you
Is
go.
that great? That's wonderful. And then
That's
we can.
awesome.
Yeah.
Brad,
We can come back to
man,
me
you
and
are.
us. Then we go back to you, and
You are.
the name keeps. I can't. If I come to me, I have a little spinny cube thingy going right there. Isn't that
It's kinda
nice?
cool. Yeah,
And then I
like
go
that.
back to you, and every time I
That looks
cannot get
good.
rid of that. Can't get rid of it.
So you
Well,
built it in,
right.
and now it won't go away.
Now it won't go away. So me, you, there it goes again.
Oh, okay.
You see, in the television world, you only have to put that up like every what?
Every other time, or
Right.
whatever, something like
just
that.
to
Yeah.
remind people of who these clowns
But
are.
when you see it show up every time, just know the technical operator
Right.
doesn't know how to make it go away.
Do you know, though, what a miracle it is that we can even do this? I've said this on the Daily MoJo many times, that we can even sit here on a Saturday morning and talk to as many people as are willing to pay the entry fee.
Eunice, Craig, Joe,
Alice,
Barry, hello. Thanks for coming
Clara,
along.
right?
Good to see you.
It is very good to see you, too. Holly, I can't see anymore. But the fact that we can
Here's
do
the
this
thing: you don't
live,
need to actually use the real names. But okay, go ahead.
but
Anyway, it's a miracle.
That's not her real name. That's the thing. It's not her actual real
okay.
name. She's Beaver. I used her real name. Damn it.
Oh no! Oh gosh darn it!
Sorry. But we can do this, and this is why the big guys are terrified. Just going to say it. Because we can do this, they're terrified of us, and they should be.
I don't necessarily disagree with that. I mean, things have changed so dramatically that the big guys are not so big anymore.
No, they're not. And I will say this. I heard, well, you may have been standing in there the day that he said it, but one day we were in the studio over at Mercury Studios, and Glenn was giving he was yapping, which is kind of weird.
It was a surprise.
Right. He usually doesn't talk.
He's normally so quiet.
Right. And he said, my competition is no longer, Levin or whatever. It's the 16-year-old girl down the street with a YouTube channel.
Yeah. No question.
And it's true.
And we do, and look, we all do it, especially, you, the Blaze, work so hard to make the videos look good, make the audio look good. And you watch those damn TikTok videos and YouTube videos with 1,000 upcuts and crappy music, and they have millions of views. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
It's almost like it's about the content.
It is almost like it's about the content.
Didn't Martin Luther King say that a long time ago, and we didn't listen?
Content of phones. Is that what he said?
I think he did. It's don't look at people look at the content of their phones, and
content of their phones.
The real judgment of who a human being is by the content of their phones. Just saying. Are you? Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. You.
I wanted to congratulate Rupert Murdoch. Speaking of the big guy.
What?
Speaking of big guys.
What did he do?
Rupert is engaged again.
No.
To Elena Zhukova, who is a retired scientist, former mother-in-law of the Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich, the guy that we took the yacht from. Rupert, who is 92 years old now, is engaged for the 6th time. He's been married. This will be his 5th marriage.
Wow.
The wedding is set for June at his California estate and vineyard called Moraga. And June is 66, so that's what?
Incredible nipples.
27 years younger.
Amazing nipples.
Really?
I just want to say. Yeah. I mean, just truly amazing.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, look at those on
I got the joke. Thank you.
Rupert. See, it's Rupert's nipples right there. They're pretty.
Thank
Let me get that for you.
you.
Does it look like Rupert's had a tummy tuck?
No, but he probably has.
I mean, the fact that it looks like that thing in Star Wars, the mouth on that thing in his whole stomach looks like
he's an old guy. Quit making stuff. Take the picture away.
It looks like he's about that this thing here looks like a face, and his stomach is going to talk.
Me off. You're pissing me off. Now. Take it off the screen.
If you think about
the old man alone.
Look at it's a face.
Found a little bit of love.
It's gonna be. You can see the eyes up here, and that little. It's gonna go. It's gonna start saying.
I'm aware of what you can see. I'm aware of that. Leave the old man alone.
What are those things in Star Wars with the big flappy lip thingies?
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
What are they? Because I mean, that's what it looks like. It looks just like the big flappy lip thing.
Leave the guy alone. No.
She's not bad looking either. I mean.
No, she's fine. She's an old scientist. Remember the last one he was all in love with, and then she said something about the Bible, and she had to go.
Oh yeah, can't have that.
No.
Cannot have that. She reminds me of Heidi of the Alps, though.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Heidi of the Alps, yeah.
Heidi of the Alps. I mean, just, I look at him and I think, I got to have me some of that. I mean, I just want to get up there.
To be honest, so do I.
Right.
So do I.
I mean, if I have to sleep
Rupert
with him
said,
once.
Hey, Jeffy, come up to the vineyard, Moraga, and spend the weekend. The tires are burning rubber to get there.
We just have to spend one quality evening together.
You are kidding.
You're in. I might race you there.
I'm telling the son Lachlan, who's now in charge of Fox. Don't worry, I don't want your job.
Right.
I'm just here because I love your father, and
right.
I want what's best for him.
I want to rub his feet. That's all I want to do. I want to rub his feet.
What's best for him.
Make sure you put udder cream on those nipples.
No way, you put Kewpie goat soap on now.
I'm sorry,
udder cream.
Well, technically, the goat has udders, right? I mean, isn't it still an udder on a goat?
Hello, yeah.
So isn't that still udder cream? I mean, the goat soap could be udder cream. It could be.
You call it whatever you want. You call it cream, whatever you want.
You know, you don't. If you walk past a sharp corner or something, you catch one of those on that sharp corner, and that hurts. I'm not saying this from personal experience, although I might be, because and you're like, damn, that hurts, and I'm no joke. It hurts.
Right.
No joke, as our president would say.
I got it. I got it.
No, ladies, am I right? Come on, there's somebody in the chat room.
With me.
Help me out here. Who's that walked past a sharp corner of a wall and just almost...
Phyllis, how about you? What do you say?
I love Phyllis. She is just...
Phyllis is awesome.
All right in my book.
Phyllis is awesome.
Just
always there. Always there.
Wait a minute. And V8 VAG?
Ooh. Dude, can you seriously get some contacts?
I have glasses, but they
What's
don't
your problem?
work. I can't see. And I got font this big on this thing over here and this big over there. I mean, I can see Rupert's nipples because you can see those from the next state. I mean, all
I know is congratulations, he's in love again. Okay, so
he was just looking for a nipple udder cream applier. That's all he wanted.
That's all. She's a scientist, so maybe she's developed her own.
Maybe that could be it. I mean, although you look at her and you think, no, no, but you're right.
She hasn't necessarily come up with anything great.
I mean, she may have.
Yes, she may have. Just not.
It may be a super udder cream. Just saying. Might not be.
Not be.
How much more of the people's time you want to waste?
I don't know. I'm done. I've got things to do.
Hold on a second. Hang on. Hold on.
I've got other things to do. Like, I don't know. You know what show I am such a fan of, and I've watched it now a couple of times, and I'm ready to watch it again.
Mm.
Ready to watch it again. The Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix.
I heard you say that. Why?
I don't know.
I
I just love the show, and it's 2 seasons. They're filming the 3rd season right now, so we may or may not get. That might happen in the next 8 years, because they're actually filming it right now. But I'm just a fan of the show, and I like the characters.
Who's in it?
That guy.
The guy with the thing. He was in
The
that
guy.
other thing too.
The guy, yeah,
Right.
the Marcus
that
guy,
one.
yeah.
Right, him.
Yeah.
I have not seen that. I've been working through The Americans, which then makes me think of Matthew Rice in Perry Mason that they canceled.
What?
Didn't they cancel Perry Mason?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
No.
I thought they did. Pretty sure.
No, I don't think so. I think they just got postponed because of the strike and stuff.
Mason season 3. Hang on, because there's 2 seasons out, right?
You're correct.
Season 3. Then they're taking me to the Raymond Burr thing. I thought they canceled it.
Don't start bad-mouthing Raymond Burr. You and I'll fight right now.
June 6th, deadline. Hold on, let's read this one together because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news all by my lonesome. But
they did?
But in
that's disappointing.
June of 2023.
I enjoyed that.
Perry Mason canceled by HBO after 2 seasons.
Why are they canceling? They couldn't get the people together because of this. Because of the strike,
it's the 3rd season. News comes
Yeah,
after.
because that's Robert Downey's company that makes that. What the hell?
Tremendously grateful for the work of Matthew Rice, blah, blah, blah. While we don't move forward with another season of the series, we're excited to continue working with the brilliant creators of Team Downey.
Are you?
Yada. I would admit, they don't say anything about it.
Okay, I'm going to have to find out. I don't know that I knew that.
It's disappointing, I know.
That is disappointing because it was just, I liked the whole premise behind it. Yeah. He was just becoming Perry Mason.
Yeah. And they pulled the rug out, and I can see why they...
Jeffy was always Perry Mason. No, but he was becoming the Perry Mason that we know.
Right. Yeah, exactly. He did a good job, and he was great on The Americans. And I mean, and Kerry Russell. That's the show that got those two together in love.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been together ever since.
Have they really?
Yeah.
In real life?
Yep.
The hot burning love that happens a lot, man.
Which when you see him like doing the bedroom scenes in The Americans, you're wondering, do they have all the stuff on? Or are they just right there?
They're just
right.
I didn't do it quite as well as you, but yeah.
Oh, I'm the king of
definitely. That happens a lot. I can't tell you how many times on the set you fall in love.
Right.
You just don't want to leave.
No one knows about you and Pat Gray yet, right? I mean,
you just don't want to leave. No, just be quiet about it, would you?
Right. I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring that up because I know it's a sensitive subject. All right. I guess for this week, we're done because you are jonesing. Right. Will you hold on a second? There's a button.
I can leave you with the joke of the day.
Okay. That's a great idea. Thank you. I'll write that down too. Joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
So, I sat on the bus this morning when I noticed a beautiful young woman sitting next to me as she was reading a book entitled Strange But True Sexual Facts. Is it interesting, I asked? And she replied, well, for instance, yes. Did you know that the North American red Indian has the longest man part in the world? And that the Irish man has the thickest? And then she said, oh, I'm sorry. My name is Helen, and what's yours? I replied, Tonto O'Reilly. I'm sorry, what's yours? Tonto O'Reilly.
Right, I think of an Irish Indian. So they can find you at these are you tell them where they can find you. Hurry up.
Right there. It's coming up on the screen. You can read.
Right.
If you're watching this and you can't read, get help.
Right. And there's me. Look, I'm in the credits. I'm famous.
Oh, wow.
Or you can write your idea. I think this is the best idea on the back of a $100 bill and send it to me.
That is a good idea. We got to put we got to put my PayPal up on there.
You're right.
There.
And you have
it's an easier way to send cash.
Right. Or you can text Daily MoJo to 80123 and be surprised because good things are going to happen. Will we be back next Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time?
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
No.
No, I'm not either, but it looked good. And then, hey, look, that's where it comes up and says the end.
It's beautiful.
Aw.
It's almost like heaven.
Right? It is. It's kind of like heaven. Hold on. Now I have to get us to shut up.